Yay! A beginner's guide to RC Helis by
Okay, here are my normal pitch curves. Here are my normal pitch curves. The first point is 35, second point is 43, third point is 50, 75 and 100, and similarly if we go to the throttle curve 1, you can see 0, 25, 50, 75 and 100, and my idle up 2 curve is similarly 0, 25, 50, 75 and 100. So these are linear curves, okay? I left them linear. But when we come to normal, 35 and 43, however, the third, second and fourth point are all the same, 50, 75, 100. This is why when I move from normal to idle up curve, when my stick is at 50% out, I do not have any jerk on it, so helicopter will actually not jump. So you can see now if I go idle up, nothing happens. Okay, nothing happens, no jump, but I have full positive and negative, and if I'm 50% out or more than 50% out and I go from idle up to normal, there is no jump, so the helicopter doesn't jump. This is how you can make sure transition from idle up to normal or normal to idle up is very smooth. Okay, well, a lot more to set up. Next step is to set up the stabilization system. Let me read the documentation for FS600 and set it up. And motor, stabilization system, main blades, tail blades, everything is properly installed. Later I will show you my radio setup as well. For now, I am going with the FS600 by SJGD. It's a stabilization system. If you remember my review on Mini 1 gyro, the same company actually makes the Mini 1 gyro. And if you remember my review with the Hobbywing G3 gyro, the same company does the OEM for Hobbywing G3 gyro. So SJJD is actually making very good gyros, and their FS600 is also a very good fly-barless stabilization system. Here you can see the sexy baby is just here. At this side, the ESC is actually making the canopy go a little swell up, but it's not that much. In fact, I can always set it again. Let me take the canopy off. And here we are. This is Hobbywing Platinum 100 amp ESC. And the big KDS motor is here. Here is the main rotor head system. Servos are all perfectly set now. All the pitches are set. My Spectrum DX7 receiver is here, and of course FS600 is sitting on the back here. I tried my best to keep the electronics cables running around job a little bit neat, but it's always an AliShanMao job. Okay, and KDS digital tail servo is inside here. It's all working pretty good. Okay, power is on now, so I'm gonna actually turn on my throttle hold, okay, so that we can do auto rotations. Yes, that's why I said the throttle hold this time. And you can see the pitches now. Full positive, full negative, full positive, full negative. I still feel the full negative is a little bit lower than the full positive, but it's just a feeling. Rest is all good, so you can actually see the swash movement, and there is no binding on the lowest pitches. I'm gonna turn off the throttle hold and do one of the most dangerous things we shouldn't do, just to check if everything is proper. Everything is working just right. So I'm gonna turn off the power now. This one will go with the 6S setup. Right now just the 3S setup is there. And I'm gonna show you the radio setup. For the dual rates and expo, okay, on ailerons I have set 65% and 35% expo, okay. Then on elevator I have set same, and on the rudder I have done 25% expo and 80% dual rates. Okay, so rudder dual rates is here, aileron dual rates is here, and elevator dual rates is here. I can always do like before flight, I can flip these switches. Okay, and then we have auto dual rates, INH, nothing. These are my reverse settings. Sub trims, none. Travel adjustments, none at the moment. I'm gonna see if something is binding, then do the travel adjustment. Then I have to use FS600 and recalibrate it. This is my pitch, elevator and aileron swash plate setup. Then -10, well, I can always decrease it for throttle hold. Then we have throttle curve, normal, linear, idle up 1, 85% throttle, idle up 2, 100% throttle, and then we have pitch curves. Normal is just this curve, it started with 35, but next 43, and the third point is always 50, fourth is always 75, and fifth is always 100. So if we go to the idle up 1 pitch curve, you can see the third, fourth, and fifth are all the same. So this way, when I switch from normal to idle up, my helicopter will actually not jump during flight. So it's very, very smooth transition. Throttle hold, also linear curve. Then no revolution mixing. Then these are my gyro rates. I still have to test outside, and nothing else. Well, enjoy, and more videos are coming soon.